to punt this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Coming left is Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. He will find his man Chase, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Herbert. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kyle Pitts from a yard out. And the Colts go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
You got to figure it out by the goal line. This is where tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? A final shot before the break for Herbert. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarters. And he lost the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Lynch. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Were we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd 1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a first down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Touchdown, Colts! Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive. Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now here on EA Sports. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. First and 10 right at the 20. The tackle by Balen Spector. From the 16, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Garoppolo now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Garoppolo. He's got Ayuk once again. And calling a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Working from the gun. Garoppolo. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Open man right side is Ingram. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The quick slant caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And incomplete.
They've certainly had trouble knocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Garoppolo again. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To throw, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
The quick slant caught. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they were sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back in the...
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here come the Bills, and you don't have to look hard to find their fifth-year star QB, taken 7th overall back in 2018, Josh Allen. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A man who won a national championship on this very field with Georgia, it's James Cook. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 30. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Then he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, it's the 3rd-year man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He got 29 yards that time.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Herbert operating from the red zone and connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll run it with Kamara. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills going to take over now late in this 1st half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost across the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
A final shot before half for Allen. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
York on now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Defense. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's polished off through the air with a touchdown to Alvin Kamara. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen's throw complete to Shakir. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know
that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And again, it's Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Allen now looks to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 6 yards away. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
The Charles are trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Able to find Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Allen. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. This one came right down the wire. Let's see.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Indianapolis. From the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, it's the 3rd-year man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when their body's on the field and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. On fourth down, Herbert. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On first down, Justin Herbert. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Alvin Kamara from 8 yards out. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Throwing, Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 22, Jones. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Again, it's Harris, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jones now throwing on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break for Herbert. The quick slant caught. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing again on second down. Jones toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jones throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the 27, Jones. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way
throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Good job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. The Folks kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word for...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So now Jones and the Patriots down by 2 touchdowns, 2:19 to play. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Herbert now. And connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
He's got a man. Complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, a 7-point margin. It's 20-13 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
On 2nd down, Kamara. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On the move to his left. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Got all the rings. My team is the truth.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Indianapolis. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback, now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing is Hurts. And right away, he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Taken in at the 11. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading them out, it's the 3rd-year man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn the status of one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees it open, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. He'll buy some time right. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. Hurts fumbles it, and the Colts pick it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Herbert following the turnover. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, Herbert going right side here, and that's complete. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Keeps himself upright. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jamar Chase from 4 yards out. And the Colts post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now it's Herbert. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Williams brings it in. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders punching it in from a yard away.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And now it's blocked.
Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the 2nd half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Colts getting another possession here on offense.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Herbert. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. A 3rd quarter now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Herbert. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key fourth down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight one-point game. Second down and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith,
66 yards.
and the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. They'll turn to Sanders.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Now Herbert. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
Herbert.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to it. And look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They got a chance to take the lead.
Herbert.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win.
Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York.
The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch can't be joined up. Yeah, I'm still independent. Ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
Leading them out, it's the third-year man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
They go play action here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
22 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. York able to send this one through.
And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for the Colts. First down.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. It's caught inside the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Pulls it in at the 13. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 61 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 2.
Dolphins 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and 3rd and 8 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Up the middle they go with Mostert. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the touchdown Dolphins! Tua finding his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Oh, this is blocked. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Dolphin football. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught by Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give. This is Kamara. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Herbert to throw. Out to his left. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making...
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
One more time. Our whole lives, you put it on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So Tua and the Dolphins down 17-13. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Tua to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than that.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the gurus, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the fogs. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gunso, but they want you just to envy. Let them see. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, those to your friends. I walk alone. I see both sides, other siders. You need to grow. I be rushing mine, but I ain't like the others no more. I learn lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory for more.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday, man. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown.
cold, so here we go again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the place, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the place, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic.
Make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in the payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Face on my goals, that's a big time. Feel my force unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. This time, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on a sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track out with messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like the lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. Another kids, we blessed with it. Back like I'm calling learning. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just ripped the jersey. It's the first half, and we done dropped 30. We just underscoring them, boy, man. I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with them bands. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I'm telling my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get to a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it a hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. This visor will cover my face. You see me working and working. I'm getting it done. And soon they be feeding me grapes.
I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head
They
in the game.
screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, my band had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a real. I caught a TD, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking facts, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit them down. I'm in LA, right around and around. My dog just called, say he finna touchdown. When I call a play, you won't hear a sound. Hold up, money calling right now. I gotta go and get it, and it don't matter how. All I know is, man, yeah, I'm 10 toes down. I keep my head high and my eyes on the prize. Yeah, and my feet on the ground. Let's go. Let's go.
I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Turn down right now. Two dope make better get around right now. Hey, I'm two turned down right now. Two dope make better get around right now.
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine. Show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up and show out and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Something done woke up in me. I've been going crazy, I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games, 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 games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great, that's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been weighing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You don't need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. All right.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run it again with Kamara.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You've got a 1-point lead. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 44, Herbert. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Play action. It's Herbert. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Herbert operating from the red zone. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I get to and jump in the course.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. And his first pass is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert throwing again. This one complete to Jerry Judy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. Okay, so you won't be going. So for the Gunners, a 1st down and 10 now. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Herbert. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Now it's Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Herbert's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Herbert. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Again, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. And Ingram hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Succop's kick is good. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Stopped at the 24-yard line. 5. From the 24, Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Evan Ingram, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Gunners go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
we will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You have a 3-point lead. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory. First and long. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To throw his Carr. Looking sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're ahead by just a field goal. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. Jerry Jeudy, 75 yards. And the Gunners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
That's a gain of 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. From the gun, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop for him.
Running room at the 50. Look out. 20, 10, 5. He will score. Touchdown.
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, we often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too, and boy is he excited about what his team just did. A big-time return for a touchdown.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. London about set to take over on offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Welcome back live to Orlando. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. On 2nd and 9, Carr. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Carr.
That's complete left side to Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's the
Again, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Carr now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. And they just took a timeout. With 2 seconds to go, this one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. To try again after the sack. Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And that will write a finish to this ball game. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. 'Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly? I've been hooping like